Fam, you've been teaching for years now. Why haven't you started implementing self-care in your routine? I know, you've been doing it so long this way, you probably don't know how to. But that's cool, I got you. Check out today's video on self-care.
Some people are saying it, right? But what I need you to I need you to believe it. I need you to internalize it. Try it again. I have. Now, say it with some power. Say it like you got to say, I have more power than fear.
Fam, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Teacher Success Series of Caps and Gowns TV, where we're providing inspiration and motivation in preparation for your next graduation. This is a weekly segment, so if you've missed the past couple of weeks, definitely take some time to go tune in. All right, y'all, here we go. Here's key number 1 for the day. I need you to take some inventory of how your school year has been going. I need you to really hone in on those 1 or 2 things that are causing stress for you, that is causing you to feel like you want to quit. I really need you to identify them. You're going to have to do some soul searching, okay? Because we can't fix a problem that we know not of. I need you to be really real with yourself. It's probably not going to feel good. You're probably going to see some areas of weakness, but they'll never get stronger if you don't first address them, okay? That's key number 1. Now let's go into key number 2, which coincides specifically with key number 1. Everybody's going to have an area of weakness. It don't matter if you've been the teacher of the year for the past 35 years. It don't matter if you got that model teacher status. It don't matter if you are the most prized possession in the school. Everybody's going to have an area in which they can improve. So if that area in which you can improve is causing you stress and causing you to feel like you want to give up and causing you to run away from self-care and try to figure it out, listen, I'm telling you, you've got to eradicate that thing. All right, y'all, let's get into tip number 2. Once you identify those 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 areas, you have to be okay with the fact that you're not strong in that area, okay? It doesn't matter if you're everybody's favorite teacher, if you've taught generations on top of generations of the Williams family. I'm telling you this, that this school year is completely different than anyone that you've experienced before. And of course, you don't need me to tell you that. You already know. But what I need you to understand, right, is that it's going to require a different approach, and you may not have the answer, all right? And that's perfectly okay. You've got to lean into the community around you, and you've got to ask for assistance when necessary. Now, on the other hand, if you have not been teaching for a long time, and this is your first year, or your first few years, and you feel like you have no idea what's going on, that's even more reason for you to lean on your staff members that are around you, your team or your admin that's around you. Nobody has all the answers, and that is perfectly okay. All right? Understand that it's perfectly okay not to have the answers, but it's not okay not to make efforts towards finding those answers. Like I said last week, if you want to go fast, go alone. But you're not going to get far. If you want to go far, it's so important that we go together, okay? So I want us to go together, and that's going to start with identifying that area of weakness and then implementing a plan which should include asking for help when necessary. We're rolling today. Let's go ahead and get into tip number 3. But wait, before we do, if we've added any value to you, I need a favor from you. It is our goal to inspire as many teachers, students, and families across the country as humanly possible, even the globe. So we need your help. Hit that subscribe button below and share this video with someone who you know needs it. All right, let's get into tip number 3. All right, y'all, here we go. Tip number 3 is this. What you feed will grow, and what you starve will die. I'll say it again.
I said what you feed will grow, and what you starve will die.
Here's what I mean by that. In my experiences as an educational consultant, when I run into awesome educators and tenacious teachers that are having self-care issues, it's typically related to stress. Sometimes it's directly correlated with the job, right? But sometimes it's outside of work that's causing you stress. Whatever it may be, you've got to have these keys to unlock that door so you can get to the other side. Listen, y'all, this battle is really a mental thing. So you've got to take responsibility and get help when necessary. Some of you, it may require you to go see a therapist, and that's perfectly okay. If you're already doing that, amazing. I'm so proud of you. Keep going back so that you can keep getting better. But in addition to that, if you're not going, or even if you are, here's something that I want you to do. I want you to remind yourself of the truth of who you are. You are a tenacious teacher. You are called to this. Come here, look at me. I'm talking to you. You are made for this work. It doesn't matter that you had a weak moment. Your condition is not your conclusion. You won't be weak forever. In fact, the moments of weakness that you're experiencing are actually setting you up for a moment of triumph. But you just gotta keep going. I want you to remind yourself, y'all. Like, I need you to remind yourself of who you truly are. That is, you are that tenacious teacher that your students so desperately need so that they can get to the next level. Listen, I know. You're saying to yourself, well, they're leaning on me and I have no one to lean on. No, you got somebody to lean on. You can lean on me. I believe in you. You can make it through this school year. In fact, you're not going to just survive. You are going to thrive. You're doing an amazing job already, and it's only up from here. I'm telling you, you're going to make it. You're going to be A-okay. But I want you to know this. You've got to take responsibility for your self-care. It cannot be an option anymore. It has to be a priority. So I want you to implement these tools that we talked about today. Like, for the past 2 weeks, we've been giving you keys, right? Use them. All of these keys are just theory until you actually open the door that's in front of you. So I'm challenging you. Make your self-care a priority. Like, today. Tell them people no. Use those keys that we're giving you every single week and open the door that's in front of you, right? That's locked. That's keeping you from that other side. That's keeping you from being able to thrive this year. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You got the keys. Now it's time to use them. All right, y'all. That's all we got for today. But you know we back at it again next week. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Teacher Success Series of Caps and Gowns TV, where we're providing inspiration and motivation in preparation for your next graduation. Make sure you tune in next week for another week of self-care. Let's go.